Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa. Today I'm going to be working on the Margarete Miller challenge for week 21. First prompt is a window or door. So I have this picture of a window, and then next something stenciled, and I've got this piece of paper that has like frilly stuff. I'm going to use this blue ink, sky blue, to make a stencil out of it. And musical instruments, the next prompt. And then the next prompt is postage stamp. And then bonus is brown or craft paper. And I've got that. Okay. Alright, I think it's time we can start gluing. Hopefully you're having a good day. I always like to get together and do these with my family, so you'll see a couple shadows floating in and out, and where we're taking and helping each other. So first off, I'm going to glue down is the craft paper. I bought a roll of this brown paper. It's like packaging wrapping. They use it for the backs of portraits, canvases, frames, and I found quite a few uses for it. It's pretty inexpensive, so I used that. Next, I'm going to glue down this huge piece of paper for the musical instrument. I found it. I have a reproduction Sears Roebuck catalog book. I found quite a few things for these Margarete Miller challenges in here, but I thought this row of horns was fun. A slight trombone, and I don't know what kind of other horns there are, but the world-renowned DuPont band instruments. Alright, next we're going to go ahead and glue down the picture of the window. I thought that was pretty. I like the flowers. Very earth tony. Alright, so next thing we're going to go ahead and put down is, I believe, the stamp. I chose this particular stamp because it had the blues and the browns kind of complementing the window and craft paper. So go ahead and glue that down. And I'll put it between the two, kind of tie the two areas of color together. Okay, and then I forgot to mention in the intro, I do have my Tim Holtz stamps correspondence, and I'm going to use the cancellation mark that says 2 cents on it with blue ink. Alright, so I'm putting it on there, and I'm thinking this is looking, I don't know if the ink is kind of dry or kind of light, so I was going to test it on paper, and I was like, this is kind of light, so I was planning on putting it across the stamp and the craft paper, so I need a darker ink. So we're going to get some other blue ink that I have, and we're going to go ahead and use that. And I can tell right away that this is going to be much better. But of course, test it out, see how it looks, and yes, for sure, much better. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and put that down, cross canceling, and beautiful, love it. Okay, so next we're going to go ahead and do the stenciling. We had this envelope that had this pretty filigree on the top of it, so I decided to use the ink to kind of press through it just to give a stenciled look. I really don't own any true stencils, so we had to improvise what to do. I also had, and you kind of see at the top above the page, there's a plastic thing with circles in it. It's kind of like a guide for, I think, bolts or nuts or something. You put them through, and it has a measurement on there, and I was thinking of doing that as the stencil, but we thought this was much prettier, so We're going to go with that. All right, so there we go. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Interesting. So, okay. Yeah, that works. Okay. We'll go check the prompts. Window or door, something blue or stenciled with the blue ink, a musical instrument, postage stamp, and the brown or craft paper. Beautiful. Okay, so once I have all of my stuff, I put the prompt, glue it to the back, and I will just add a few items from the prompt list, things that maybe I didn't use that I might have pulled, just to use them all up and kind of give like a little mini collage in the back. So for this one, I have a sticker. I forgot to show it in the beginning of a prompt. I decided against using it after I found other things for the musical instrument. And it is a bunny with a cello. So the red just didn't go with the front. There was a lot more blue and stuff like that. So decided against it. I'm going to put it in the back. He's cute, and we're going to use him. I get these from the antiquarian sticker books. Some quirky stuff in there. Okay, so after that, I think I'm going to put another stamp on here for my stamp book. Now I used a blue stamp in the front, so I'm looking in the blue section again because of the blue ink, and I found one that's got blue and red. So kind of tie the blue ink prompt to the red shirted bunny. Okay, so now that we got that down, I think we're going to take the correspondence stamps again and find something to use for the blue ink. So I'll just go ahead and use I think I'm going to use the arrow. Something simple. Kind of pointing at things, and we'll be able to use the blue ink for this. Okay, that works. Kind of frames it out, points this stuff, and get one of the prompts done. I can never find where the space is to put these after they're done. Alright, so I think I'm just going to add a little bit more of that stencil back here, because that was kind of fun to do. Add a little bit more blue ink on there. And I got tired of pouncing it down, so I'm just going to go straight to the stamp pad and throw that on there. That should do it. Nice and dark. Yeah, that works. Okay, back is done. Alright, so one last thing I do is I use the Tim Holtz little snippet word strips to put that on each of them. So this time I found one that says, "Ladies and gentlemen," like when they're announcing the band or show, "Ladies and gentlemen, the world-renowned DuPont band is up next on our stage. So we're going to put ladies and gentlemen up there. And there we go. Beautiful. Okay. I noticed it was getting a little bit colored, and I think I had some blue ink on my hands, so I was making the sticker a little blue. That's okay. Just makes it a little bit more noticeable. So, okay, well that's going to be it for me today. I hope you enjoyed the Margarete Miller Challenge. If you liked the video, a thumbs up would be great. Subscribe to my channel to see future videos. And as always, have a wonderful and creative night. Thanks.